Hello, and I am back, and I haven't even got changed. How awesome is that? I am MrLaZyLeGs. You are live. We are getting ready for Fun Fly Tuesday as usual. I need a drink after that, and I'm just basically doing some pre-setup ready for the main event. So we obviously get quite a lot of help from companies, droning companies, to help with the kind of stuff that I do and the events that I do and prizes and whatnot. So there's one in particular that I want to pull out the bag, which is Drone Junkie, based in the UK, and here's a little message from them. Hello, this is MrLaZyLeGs. Special thanks goes to Drone Junkie for their support and advice. Fast delivery. Remember to support UK retail when looking for brands such as Newbie Drone, Alien Whoop, Emax, FlySky, HQ Prop, Team Black Sheep, and many more. Not only do they cater for whoops, but also RC cars, trucks, and a wide range of micro-sized land products. Visit them at www.dronejunkie.co.uk. And we are back. And welcome back. Okay, so we are currently well, currently I don't know what to say. So we are just waiting now for the main event. I just did a quick introduction. I did say it'll be 10 minutes, and obviously it was about two minutes, but only because I had that to do. So I'm just doing some prep work. As you can see, as we talk. What am I getting blamed for? Well, the list, Kev, is just that long. I'm not sure we've got the time to go through it. Right, okay, what else have I got to do in my ability to preempt everything? I'll bring that down, do that like that. I need to bring him, ouch, across. Clearly I need a bigger desk. Clearly. And I do have one, but unfortunately it's not something that I am able to put up at this time, so I'm a bit screwed really. Alright. I'm doing that like that. That saves me having to do that much, but I do need something under there. That's a good size. I'm quite happy about that. And we are back. Okay, so tonight is Fun Fly Tuesday, and that basically means that you can fly any drone, and you can be of any experience. Though all my events you can be any experience anyway, it makes no difference. But there are times where I have to ask for a specific type of drone just to make it fair on all pilots that go through it. Everything, says Scotty. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to change browsers for this one because I'm actually doing something different in this particular case. Oh, for God's sake. I knew this was going to happen. I need my glasses to see. Okay, so we've got people from the Netherlands, Portugal, Germany, France, and the United Kingdom all taking part tonight. So I'm going to set up a multiplayer, and I'm going to use the TWF, and we are going to use the figure of 8. So if anyone wants to come and have a go, you are welcome to. I'm just sorting out my temporary headset, as I need to order some different ones, and then I can join general chat lobby in Discord. So if anyone wants to join us in Discord, I am there, and to get to it, you just put discord.MrLaZyLegs.com, and that will get you here. I just need to make a few little adjustments because my eyesight is a load of crap. Okay, so we've got me and Brother Clump. We are currently the only ones here, so I'm going to start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And this gives you some idea of racing with other people.
Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6, Gate 8, Gate 9, Turn 10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 13, Gate 14, Gate 15, Gate 16, Gate 17, Gate 18, Gate 20, Gate 21, Gate 25, Gate 28, Gate 30, Gate 31, Turn 33, Gate 34, Gate 35, Gate 37, Gate 38. Gate
you notice now we're in
41,
multiplayer, we don't get
one,
the sequencer
2,
working.
Gate 3, Gate 4,
So
Gate
we
5,
can't have it light
Gate
up. So you
6,
kind of need to
Gate
memorize
8,
the track and
Gate
know it
9,
before you do any
Turn
events.
10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 13, Gate 14, Gate 15, Gate 16, Gate 17.
Otherwise you won't do very well.
18, Gate 19.
But
Gate
sometimes it's not always about
21,
winning, it's about
Gate
just taking part.
24, Gate 27, Gate 30, Gate 31, Gate 32, Turn 33, Gate 30.
I don't know why, but I always get an itchy nose when I fly with other
Gate
people.
36, Gate 38, Gate 39.
And it literally drives me nuts.
Gate
Not as nuts
1,
as much as tiny go gates,
Gate 1, Gate 2,
but not far
Gate
off.
3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6,
Oh,
Gate
missed
7,
that one. And I've just been
Gate
passed
8,
by
Gate
Brother.
9, Turn 10,
Not having that.
Gate
Now
11,
I've got to speed up a
Gate
bit now.
12, Gate 13, Gate 15, Gate 16,
But not
Gate
too much.
17, Gate 18, Gate 20,
Oh, I went under it.
Gate 22, Gate 24, Gate 25, Gate 27, Gate 30, Gate 32, Gate 34, Gate 35, Gate 38,
No!
Gate 41.
He beat me. He beat me. Well done, Scotty. That's what I like to hear. Well done, brother.
Pilots,
You beat me on
race
that
is
one.
now over. Pilots,
Not this
10
time, though.
seconds.
No way.
Start
Good.
penalty.
I got a start penalty,
Gate 1,
and I missed. And I missed again.
Gate
See,
2,
this is why I
Gate
don't race,
3,
because
Gate
I am
4, Gate 5,
rubbish.
Gate 7, Gate 8, Turn 10, Gate 11, Gate 12.
I have my
Gate
moments, though.
13,
but they're not consistent moments. They're very inconsistent
gate
moments.
18, gate 19, gate 20, 1, gate 20, 6, gate 28, gate 30, gate 30, 1, gate 32, turn 33, gate 34, gate 37, gate 38, gate 40, 1, gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 5, gate 7, gate 8, gate 9, turn 10, gate 11, gate 12, gate 14, gate 15, gate 17, gate 18, gate 20, gate 23, gate 28, gate 30, gate 31, turn 33, gate 34, gate 37, gate 38,
Ah!
gate 41, gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4, gate 6, gate 8, gate 9, turn 10, gate 11, gate 12, gate 13, gate 15, gate 16, gate 18, gate 19, gate 20, gate 21, gate 25, gate 27, gate 31, turn 33, gate 34, gate 35, gate 38, gate 40, gate 41.
Even have a little twist. I don't know who that is. Brother Clump's in the house. I think it was because I started it just as they got in, and it might not have had time to register them.
Race is now over.
It's just because of the way that I fly feathers. It's just because I'm awesome, to be honest.
Pilots.
I'm not actually
10
moving.
seconds.
It's like it's everything else. Oh, my bloody nose is doing my head in.
Gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4, gate 6, gate 8, gate 9, turn 10, gate
Oh, my line was totally off, man. Such a good start, and I cocked it up because
12,
my line was
gate 13, gate 14,
atrocious.
gate 15, gate 16, gate 17, gate 18, gate 20, gate 23,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
gate 26, gate 27, gate 30, gate 31, gate 32, turn 33, gate 35, gate 37, gate 38, gate 40, gate 41, gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4, gate 5, gate 6, gate 8, gate 9, turn 10, gate 11.
Oh, for Jesus. My line is just shit. I blame my glasses.
12,
I've got to blame something other than my ability, because otherwise...
Gate 15, gate 16, gate 17, gate 18, gate 19.
So I'm going too fast
gate
now.
20, gate 23, gate 24, gate 27.
Line totally off again.
30, gate 31, gate 32, turn 33, gate 34, gate 36, gate 38, gate 41,
Oh shit, I thought I finished.
gate 1,
But
gate
oh no,
2,
it's
gate
FPV
3,
Kev who's just
gate
lapped me.
4, gate 5,
Which is just rude, by the way.
gate 8,
You
gate
should never
9,
lap the
turn
host.
10, gate
Ever.
11, gate
It's just like...
I tried my best
gate
not to.
13,
It's just
gate
it's just
14,
drone
gate
etiquette.
15, gate 16, gate
Like you
17,
don't ever lap the
gate
host.
18, gate 20.
It's considered rude in some
23,
quarters.
Gate
Yeah,
28,
try my best.
Gate
I don't think you did.
1, gate 32, turn 30.
Scotty wasn't far off either. I'm watching you, Mr. Scotty.
Gate 35, gate 38, gate 39, gate 41.
Whoa, that was atrocious. we still have 15 minutes, so if one would want to take part, one can. I have shown everybody how, because I'm awesome like that. We have no increases at the moment, but you've got 15 minutes if you want to go for it. I'm changing a few bits and pieces because I'm rebel-like. Are we all finished yet? No, we're waiting for one other. Oh no, not. I think brother must have left because he's not there now. So we're not waiting for anybody.
Race is now over.
He has gone. You're registered, but you can't get in. Daniel. Right. Okay. Have you? Okay. So let me. Oh. Okay. When you say join, are you talking about join the event or joining what we're doing right now? Because they're slightly different. To join here, click on Fly Multiplayer, and then you'll see MrLaZyLeGs there in the second section. If it's the event, you can't, or you can join the event now. You should have a join button that comes up under events, and that will put you in the pits, but you'll be in the pits for a while, so if you want to come and join us, then by all means do so. Is that Hella Fresh? Are you Hella Fresh? I like that name.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Muscle memory, kick in. Oh look, and there's Scotty and FPV Kev, who looks nothing like taking their time and respecting the host etiquette.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them rules.
It's not a rule, it's just etiquette, isn't it? It's just, you know.
Okay.
It's like you don't go up to someone at the bus stop and say, "Oi, fuck off, you twat," because that's just not a nice thing to do. But it's not against the rules. Much like overtaking the host, or at least lapping them, so that no lapping. If you see a red drone, just pull back behind. Think of me as a bus.
Gate 31, turn 33.
Although, in fairness,
34,
I'm not going to let that happen this time.
Gate 38.
You will struggle to lap me.
Gate 41, Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3.
You can do it now, aren't you? Just on purpose.
Gate 5, Gate 7,
I can feel your
Gate
concentration.
8, Gate 9, turn 10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 13, Gate 14, Gate 15, Gate 16, Gate 18, Gate 20, Gate 22, Gate 26, Gate 29, Gate 31, turn 33, Gate 34, Gate 35, Gate 38, Gate 41, Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3.
I'll have to go the other way now.
5, Gate 7, Gate 8, turn 10, Gate 11, Gate 12,
Oops.
Gate 13.
That's right, you haven't lapped me.
Gate 16,
So that's fine, because I'm on my last lap and I'm halfway
Gate
through it. So you haven't lapped me.
Gate
You just
20,
finished before me, which is absolutely fine. But lapping me? Ah,
24, Gate
definite
28,
no-no.
Gate 30, Gate 30.
Ooh, barfly. Well done, man.
33,
Oh, shit, look, I've missed that
Gate 30,
stupid,
5,
very small
33,
candy cane.
Gate 30.
Wonder whose idea that was.
Gate 35,
Number 33.
Gate 37.
You just hit the tunnel.
Nah, yeah.
Gate 39. Gate
Yeah.
41.
Hey, I was quicker that time, so that's okay. Hello, I-bands. Good night, boys. You going to bed? In England, when you say good night, it usually means that you're going to bed. Which is just a bit weird. Right, we've got time for one more. No, hang on, no, we haven't. Oh, yes, we have. I've just realised that
Pilots,
HelloFresh
race
has
is
just
now
finished.
over.
We're off. We're off. Anyone else want to join us? You've got 5 seconds. Oh, Rich is in. Brother's in. No. But I don't go fast enough.
Does Rich know about track etiquette?
Oh, I don't know. He does. I don't think he watches the stream until afterwards, though. So unlikely.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
But in fairness, he is just too far. But he's pink, so.
Gate 1. Gate
For those of you that watched my
three,
intro
gate
into the
four,
sim,
gate
and I was talking about what it's like when
gate
people get in your way, this is
gate
just a
eight,
prime example
gate 9,
of it.
turn 10,
When you
gate
notice,
11,
I made a
gate
mistake
12,
because
gate
my lines
13,
was missed up
gate
because
14, gate
people got in my way.
Gate 16, gate 18, gate
And
19.
it's not something that you really notice straight away,
Gate
but it
20,
is
gate
definitely something that is a
21,
problem
Gate 20,
if you're not used to it, which is why I say always try and follow your ghost. Get used to having someone in front of you
Gate 30,
who might be on the same sort of line as you or might be completely different. It doesn't really matter. It's just a case of getting used. Rich has just lapped me already. I haven't even finished my first lap yet. So no, Rich has learned nothing of drone hosting etiquette.
Gate 3, Gate 4.
And we're both Welsh, so not Welsh, we're both Cornish, so he really should.
Gate 9, missed 10.
Oh, for God's sake.
12,
Do you know what, I'm so glad I'm not doing this track, because I swear to God, my language would fold.
Gate 11,
1 minute
gate
6.
12,
Oh my
gate 14,
God.
Gate 14.
I know, it's
gate
insane.
15, Gate 16.
1
gate
minute
17,
6. I am
gate
looking forward
18,
to getting in
20,
Rich's
gate
cockpit. It sounds wrong,
22,
but
gate 20,
flying with
gate
Rich
20,
when the event starts, because he is smoking this track.
Yeah, I'd like to see
turn
that.
33, gate 30.
Oh, I'm messing all these up,
Gate
I am.
35,
Aw.
gate 38.
But you're
gate
still finished.
40, gate 41.
Oh, even Scotty's lapped me.
Yeah, but
Oh my
114
God.
Gate 2,
is my
gate
best
3,
effort.
Both lapped me.
gate 4,
Barfly.
gate 5,
Barfly
gate
hasn't
7,
quite lapped me
gate
there.
8, gate
But Rich,
9,
Kev and Scotty, you're on my list.
gate 11, gate 12.
You're on the
gate
host
13,
list, and it's
gate
not good
14,
to be on the host
gate
list, I'm
15,
telling you.
Gate
I know sometimes
16,
it is, but
gate
not in this
17,
instance.
Gate 18.
Not when
gate
drone etiquette's
19,
got anything to
gate
do
20,
say about it.
Gate 26, gate 29, gate
What did I do wrong?
31,
Am I not being
turn
caught?
33, gate 35,
Andy,
gate
to be fair,
38,
Rich did lap me
gate
by the end of my
39.
second lap.
No, I'm sorry, Scotty. I'm sorry. You're on the list, mate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just bad etiquette. It really is. Kept missing the second. Do you know what, brother? There's lots of gates that. Right, come on, Kev. Now you got to earn up to this. Do you enlarge any of the gates?
No,
None of them.
no.
That is why, ladies and gentlemen, I get so annoyed.
Everything is stock on this track. I thought you'd like it.
Yeah. So funny.
All the rings are 0.7 and all the candy canes are as small as they go.
Which is, in my experience of building online and in real life track gates, is just not that realistic, is it? And the candy canes, I mean, the gates perhaps, although none of my gates are that small in real life. All my gates are either 500 mil or 4x4, like 45 by 45, 450 by 450, or 500 by 500. Although I do have one ridiculously big gate, which is 800 by 800.
Yeah, you got to turn tight with the candy canes. I didn't want anybody cheating by going up above them.
But you can do that anyway, can't you, in these candy canes, because the capture is quite high anyway, isn't it?
It goes wider and taller.
Yeah.
So you could quite easily just ignore the candy cane and
Pilots,
fly
race
above
is
it,
now over.
Yeah.
which would be a lot quicker. But in my eyes, that's not correct line.
Is that what you do in real life when you're doing your 5-inch? Do you actually go around it? Because it's funny that you mentioned that, because when me and Mr. Ben were at a track just before Christmas, they had the blow up ones, because it was Jamie Cole doing it, and he had his gates there, and everyone was going over them, and not one was actually going round it. Everyone went over it.
I flew them at football field in Langina. Those inflatable ones, because they kept going down all the time.
Pilots.
Yeah, that's
10
because people kept
seconds.
on banging into them. I think that's why they
Yeah.
started going over them rather than around them.
Rich and Mr. Ben were at that one.
I didn't see Rich, but I have seen. Oh no, I didn't see Rich. I don't met Rich.
No, I haven't met Rich either. I didn't know who he was at the time.
Gate 6.
Well, I've not met you, and I've been to loads of Wales, but I've not flown.
Gate
I've always just gone as part of my club.
Gate 13. Gate 15. Gate 16. Gate.
Oh, I can't fly this stupid track. Who did this?
Oh, of course you can't. No, you lapped me again,
Well,
though,
I'm
you
making loads of
sausage.
mistakes.
21.
I'll tell you what.
20.
I'm going to start adding figures onto your times.
Gate 28.
I'm going to squint at your points and go, what? Is that 40? No, I think it's just 4.
34. Gate 36. Gate 38.
Hello!
Viper's in the house.
Viper. I thought it was Viper, but I wasn't 100% sure because sometimes I get confused with Viper and RC Kev. In fact, I haven't seen RC Kev this year, so
Gate
what's
2,
that about?
Gate 3. Gate 4.
He's probably
Gate
busy working
5,
in the hospital.
Gate 7.
Ah.
Gate 8. Gate
Well,
9.
I can't really
Turn
moan about that
10.
then.
Gate
No,
11,
he's
Gate
anaesthetist
12,
and he's on the
Gate
front line.
13, Gate
Yeah.
14.
No, as far as I'm concerned, I think every single aspect, anyone that works in the hospital is friggin' amazing.
Yeah.
Gate 19.
And as far as I'm
Gate
concerned, if the
20,
government doesn't get
Gate
their ass in gear
21,
and actually
Gate
thank them
25,
properly
Gate
for giving them decent
28,
wages for
Gate
what they've gone through
31,
and the stress that they're under,
33,
then
Gate
I will protest
37,
from my
Gate
chair.
39,
Because obviously I'm lazy.
41,
So
Gate
me actually
1,
getting up somewhere.
Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4.
You were
Gate
Right, backing off now because I'm behind a red one.
Gate 9,
I can see that you've already put your time in.
Gate 12, Gate 13.
Oh yeah, but I already
Gate
finished.
14, Gate
No, I don't like this track. Who
Gate
thought of this track?
17, Gate
Barfly is doing incredibly well today.
19,
I
Gate
didn't realise I'd finished.
1,
She carried on going.
You're so full of crap.
Gate
No, I didn't
28,
know. I just thought it was on the Sunday drive.
Turn 33, Gate 34, Gate 35, Gate 30.
Mind you, I will say that even for like the really fastest pilots, the fact that you have the smallest gates and the smallest candy canes. Okay, I-bands is raring to go. Yeah, well, everyone needs to be in the pits. So if you're not in the pits, then you know. Oh, Kev, are you not in the pits, mate? Oh no, that's awful. Scotty, neither. Oh.
No, I didn't think there's anybody was in the pits. I thought we were still here.
In fact, you're right. There was literally nobody in the pits. I am looking.
I am.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Brett is as well. I-bands is Viper. We are missing quite a few people, mind. Kev, Rich, Scotty,
We have to concentrate now.
Mr. H. Where's Mr. H? Put the cream. Where's put the cream? Pedro, where are you, Pedro?
Pedro's just messaged me on Discord saying he doesn't know if he can race tonight.
Oh. Well, that's a bit rude.
Oh, he's just joined.
Oh, we've got bolts. Kev, what's the track? Oh, actually, I'm on it. What am I talking about? Hang on, bolts. It's under South Wales FPV, and it is figure of 8.
I'm just going to say right now that if my controller and or laptop screens survive tonight's racing, I will be very surprised.
Bolts, do you want me to add you? Because I think it's gone. You might be able to register if you still want to register. But if not, I can add you now manually. We're adding bolts. Now, probably not many of you know Bolts, although Kev, you've probably raced with him in real life. But Bolts is probably one of my favourite pilots of all time.
Right. Okay.
Mainly because he teaches mouse in real life, not in the sim. So I'm bound to say that.
I'm sure I've heard the name somewhere.
Yeah, he always flies that.
Isn't that a Disney dog character?
He is, and he's got a bark. I can tell you.
Oh, I love that film.
Yeah, I quite like Bulls. I'm quite surprised they haven't made a second one, to be quite honest. They made a second one of The Incredibles, and I didn't like that film at all.
And called it Nuts.
I'm not quite sure Disney could get away with that, but you never know.
There was one called Nuts, wasn't there, with a squirrel?
Yeah, I think he was called Nuts, but it was called Over the Hedge, wasn't it, the film?
No, I think it was Nuts. I
The
don't
squirrel
know.
was called Nuts, but I think the actual film was called Over the Hedge. But there might be. I mean, I'd be surprised though for a kids' film to be called Nuts.
I
But
don't know. I don't know nothing.
again, nothing surprises me really. Especially when there's no etiquette. Right, so people, just carrying on from the intro before, this is where you click on event and it gives you the little box that says join. When you click join, that will then take you into the pits, which is where you are right now. Bolts, I'm assuming that you're listening because I can't do two things at once because I'm only a boy. Well, sorry, a man. If you put in your Safari or whatever you use in your browser, discord.mrlazylegs.com, that will take you to the Discord. And for anyone else as well, if you wanted to come on Discord and just listen to all the chit chat, then you're more than welcome. Oh, I keep knocking my bloody monitor. Again, it's just discord.mrlazylegs.com and it will take you straight to us. And then we are ready to go. Everybody is green, so we are waiting for FPV Hands, unfortunately, and someone from France, but they haven't been able to join us tonight, which is a shame. But unfortunately, we have to get going. So we are going to start this baby up. So these are classed as qualifying rounds, but everybody qualifies. So it's a case of it's a seeding round to put everybody in decent heats, so that they're actually try and pilot and fly against people that is closest to their kind of time. It's random, I think, to start with, and then it moves quicker during the main event. So the first one, we're going to invite them in.
How many laps are we doing?
Ah shit, I forgot to ask. Actually, we're doing 3 with these because it's easier to do 3.
Right.
Hello, Mr. H. And then what we'll do is
We're on
once
the wrong
everyone's
track. We're on Little Mill.
ah fucking hell.
That's last week's track.
What is going on?
I blame Rich. He told iBounds we were doing this one.
Well, that's what it said in the event when I looked, when you asked.
I thought I changed it over, but you know what? Now you come to mention it, Rich, there is a good chance. I just copied and pasted, but I did put in the video. I put in the video of the new track, but there's every chance that I didn't put the right name in. iBands, it's going to be 3 tracks to start with, mate, and then right, I'm just going to see. I don't know if this is going to work, but can everyone just come back out into the events? Do not go into the pits. Get out of the pits and just go to where the event is, and don't click join yet. I'm just going to make a very quick adjustment.
So come out of the pitch, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, come out the pits because I've made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. First one actually this year, which is not a good sign. Oh, of course, yes, of course, because I couldn't do it because you didn't put it on. See, this is why.
Vabbè, chi sta loro? Ma io non riesco a capire.
I'll just say yes, as long as you're in the events tab and not anywhere else. IBANs, we're going to start with 3 laps while you do your seeding, and then everyone will then have a vote and have a say on how many laps they want, either 4 or 5, okay?
Shall I hit join now?
No. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't read anything.
You created another one, have you?
I do 3,
No,
and Rich does 5.
I'm trying not to have to create another one. I am really hoping that it will just do it and notice the new track, but I don't know if it will. We're just going to have to wait
Updated on the events page, which is a good sign.
and see. That is a good sign if that is what it says. That's why I said you can't be in the pits. You need to actually go to the events. Okay, so you should be able to join now.
Okay, I've joined. I'm in.
Okay, so who is speaking? Okay, let's try and invite you folks in again, and then let's see if that gets you in. Just so everyone was understood, you should have to go back to the pits if you weren't in the pits. You can go to the pits now, but you can't be in the track. I'm saying that for the Angie fly. Right, let me just invite you back in, and then let's just see if this puts you into the right track. Fingers crossed. It will. No, it won't.
It's just a little mill for me.
Yeah, same. Okay. Sorry, people. 100% my fault. I should have remembered the fact that that I didn't have access to the listing until 6 o'clock, and I should have changed it, and I didn't. So I'm gonna have to create another one.
So do we leave then? Yeah.
Yeah. If we leave, I'm creating one right this second now. A new one will come up on the event. I'm going to change it to, what time is it? To 43, or 42 anyway. GMT public. I'll try and add people myself, but I'm not very good with remembering anything. Alright, here we go. MLL Tuesday Fun Fly. I'm going to call this Take 2 because I do that often. Let's hope that it's in the list this time. South Wales, figure of 8, 32. I'm not going to bother with anything else. Oh. Info. Yes, you can observe. Do that. Save. Okay, so everybody, you need to leave the event that you are in. Go back to the events tab. Why can't I just leave the bloody... Okay, slightly overdid it then.
Okay, I've registered and joined. I'm in the pits.
Wow, look at that. Okay, so for everyone else, if you can just check, there's a new one that says Take 2. If we can join that one, please. And go in the pits. I'll start it as soon as I can. Oh, bloody hell, why is it keep trying? Okay, so Take 2. I'll try and see who is there. There we go. Okay, so we've got IBANs needs to do it. Mr. H has done it. Right, so I don't know how to pronounce your name, Giangi fly. If I type it in chat, because I know that you might not understand English that great. Giangi flies, please join new event. Take 2. There we go. Everybody else has done it. I've just got to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, Put the Cream has just come on, but he is in the wrong one now. So Pedro, if you can change over to the new one as well. I'm going to add Gangi Fly. There we go. Okay, so Giangi Fly. Can you? I know that you might be able to hear, but if you can just come out of the event and then join the new one called Take 2. It's the same track, Mr. H. It is Figure of 8. Put the Cream is in. Everyone else is in. So we're just waiting for Kajan and Giangi Fly. So Giangi Fly, buddy, if you can just quickly join the new one.
Where GNG Fly is from?
Italy.
Ragazzo.
Okay.
Giangi flies.
Ragazzo.
Yes.
Is that all you know?
Pedro's my
No,
new
I
hero.
know. I also know Ferrari, Bugatti,
Yes. Yes.
Pizza, Donna Mia, Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia.
Hi.
That is mad.
Don't speak English.
Okay. Accept. I just got to quickly.
Lasciatemi cantare, una chitarra in mano.
Bravo.
Lasciatemi
Good.
cantare, una canzone piano piano. I love it.
Giangi
You
Fly.
see, I speak a lot, man.
Giangi Fly, do you know that if you go back to the events, you should be able to see a new event called Take 2. If you can join, add to that one.
Allora,
Bolts, I haven't ignored you, buddy. I'm on it. I'm just.
It's showing Giangi Fly in the pits now with us.
I know. I added him. He just needs to join it.
Oh, I see.
We
So
also
what
need.
happened to the man from France and somebody else?
I don't know. They just Giangi's in the wrong one. So Giangi is still in the pits on the original one. So Giangi needs to leave the event he's in and join the new one.
Right.
Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. Giangi, if you can just check text. I've done it in Italian for you because I'm awesome. Oh, the IBANs has just done the same. What an IBANs. I need to. I'm in the wrong account, buddy. Sorry, people. Okay, Giangi Fly isn't. I don't think. Oh no, he's in. He's in. He's in.
Okay.
He's in. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, let me just change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is obviously going to change all the people that are coming in. 6, 12. It's going to do it as 5s anyway. So we're going to do 3 laps for the qualifying, and then everyone's got to say on how many laps they do.
Right. Okay.
All right. And I'm going to start the first one as soon as it's created. And here we go. I'll invite you in. So we've got Gianni Fly, Kev, Mr. H, Brett, and Brother Clump. And we are sorted now. I just got to change this screen. Oh God. Hide that one. There we go, people. And we are right. I've just got to quickly check the. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Right, I'm going to mute myself from here. Good luck, everybody. I'll be back after the 3, after the 2 tests, 2 seeding events. And we are off. I'm not following anybody. There we go. Okay, so we're following Mr. H. Yeah, Brother Clump, you should be flying, buddy. You are. Well, you're not in. Or you are in, but your name's not coming up. Brother Clump should be red. You're not in. Okay, we're going to abort this one.
Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
We've got to bring everyone back. Okay, sorry about that. Brother Clump was not in, so I just want to make sure that we do actually have everybody. He's meant to be red.
18 seconds then, the first lap.
Is Brother Clump in Discord?
Can't fool Rich.
No? Okay. Brother Clump, you are you in? Are you seeing what I'm seeing now in the pits? If you can let me know that you're in the pits, buddy, I'll restart it and hopefully you should be there. And I'll wait for you this time. I'll probably need just to wait for you. You're not on Discord. If you want to join us on Discord, even if you don't want to talk, you can actually understand the instructions because there are issues now and then. If you want to do that, it is discord.MrLaZyLegs.com. Okay, you're in the pits. Okay, let's try that again. Let's invite you in. I'll stay in chat just in case there's any other troubles, and then I'll butt myself out. Okay, Brett is in. Brother Clump is in. We're just waiting for Blue, which is Kev. No, it's Mr. H. Okay, so everyone's in. All right, good luck. Let's kick this one off again. Hopefully, everyone's going to start.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
I am utterly confused on why Mr. H is in. He sat in the middle of the sports hall, but not. I'm going to report this again, just so you know. So don't worry about flying it. Mr. H is in the middle of the sports hall all by himself, and that's where he started. So I'm not quite sure what he's doing there, but he is there, and I literally have no clue as to why. But I'm going to abort it.
Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
I don't know why Mr. H was in the middle of the thingamabob. You right?
Third time's the charm.
He was in the middle of the track. We've had it once before.
Oh, it said in your chat he's got an empty place. Oh. The obstacles.
Okay, so if everyone's in the pits, we're going to go again. Yeah, we're going to go again when we get in the pits. So yeah, Mr. H is there, that's fine. Mr. H, you are not in Discord either, that's fine. Just let us know that you are in the pits already, and then we will go again. But this time I'm going to follow through, I'm afraid, because I know that people have got work and shit in the morning, and I don't want them hanging about too long. So Mr. H, if you can just let us know, buddy, that you're in the pits and ready to go. I'm just waiting for Mr. H to message me on the stream. Just to let know that he's in. Okay, perhaps he's not.
Yes, he just said.
Okay, well done. Cheers, Rich. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, here we go. We're going to start it as soon as we go in. I know I said that last time, but this time I mean it. Right, is everybody in? And I'm going to do the usual roll call. Oh shit, wrong button. Right, here we go. Okay, so Brother's in, Brett's in, Mr. H is in, Kev is in, Giangi is in. Okay, we're good to go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Right, let's try and mute myself from Discord. And we are off. You are watching. I want to go around and check. Yeah, Brother's in, Brett is in, Mr. H is in, Kev is in, and Giangi Fly is in. Giangi Fly, you need to get a little bit closer to that candy cane, buddy, because it's not going to do you any favours. We can see on the blimp, which is on the bottom left, if there's any close races, and we have red. So we've got Brett, Mr. H, they are all, well, actually no, I think brother had a bit of an issue there. There you go, we've got Kev who's just come in on 27, Mr. H on 36, that's nearly a 10-second lead there. Who is next to come in? We've got Brother Clump on 46, Brett on 102, and Giangi Fly on 116. Let's check in with Brett. Now this is Brett, if you watched the introduction that I did earlier, this is the guy I was talking about. Very, very clean. He's not the quickest, but because he doesn't make that many mistakes, I've just said that now, but because he doesn't generally make a lot of mistakes, you can usually beat most other pilots who are really, really nippy as they go around. Let's jump in. Right, that's where Kev has done it in 120. Next up, we're going to have, where is the start finish, people? We're going to have blue, which is Mr. H. Mr. H looks like he is going to be the next one to finish. He's just come in the penultimate round, and there we go. He is in. Okay, next we've got green and then red. So we've got Brett, but just behind him is Brother Clump. Brother Clump is really close, but Brett's going to do it to take third. And he does on 2:15. Brother Clump must have, and Mr. H looks like they've missed gates. And 4:07 for all of them. Awesome. Okay, so let's hope that the rest of them are not so difficult or complicated as that was.
Pilots, race is now over.
Pilots, race is now over. Okay, next we have got Bolt, Viper, Barfly, Kajan and Ibans. You are the next group up. So let's invite you in. IBANS is red, Kjan is green, Barfly is purple, Bolts will be white, and Viper will be yellow. Just waiting now for Kjan. Come on, Kjan. We're waiting for Kjan. There he is. Okay, we're going to do the roll call just to make sure. In, and in. Okay, we're good to go. Again, this is not for points, in case you're wondering why there's no points. This is just for seeding. Okay, this will put people in the right heat so that they race against those that are closest to their own time.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And off they go. We have got Bolts going through. I'm just trying to, I've got to learn the, because there's walls in the way, obviously it's not always clean. But we're watching Bolts as he goes through, very close. We actually have got Viper in the mix there as well. There is no camera one for some reason. I can't see what's going on, so we're going to have to jump in. IBANS is in. So in the lead we have red, which is IBANS. He does it in 31 seconds. Then we've got Viper on 35 seconds, who's in the yellow. Barfly on 43. Bolts turn around. There we go, yeah. I don't think he knew the track, but he knows it now, so I think that's Bolt sorted. We'll just double check. He's got to be close to those candy canes as he flies through. He has actually also got a new controller. And he is chasing up with Viper now, look. Just see Viper in front of him in the yellow. They are now bolted on the last lap. Let's just jump in. How Kjan is doing. He's having a few issues going through this infinity tunnel, but he's got it. He's going through. IBAN does it in 1:23. Viper presumably is next, but I think it's Bolts who might be coming through. No, hang on a minute. Who's that? I don't know. I think Bolts might have just lapped them. I'm not sure. No, Barfly. I don't think he would have lapped Barfly. Oh! Just jumped it. Barfly. Then Bolts come in third place, which is not bad considering he didn't. Oh, he's just got beat by Viper. He just got beat by Viper. That's unfortunate. Kjan is coming through now. We've still got a few. Oh, he's completely missed that one. He totally missed. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's got it. So we've got IBANs on 132, 156 for Barfly, 159 for Viper, 2 minutes for Bolts. Kjan is going to get a high one on this one because he keeps missing the gates. He's not going back for it. So I don't know if he doesn't understand this, but basically you get 15-second penalty every time you miss a gate. And he's missed a few. So his time is not going to be, there you go, 8 minutes. I mean, obviously it did not take him 8 minutes to do that track, but that's what happens when you get missed gates. Come on. So there we go. That's that one done. Next one we've got Hella Fresh, Put the Cream, Scotty, and Rich. This is going to be a pretty good race to watch. We're going to set in with Rich to start with because he got a 106 in the race that we did together, which is smoking hot. Also, for pilots that are actually in the race and watching, when you are spectating, if you press M, it will give you a little pop-up which will tell you how to work the cameras. In case you weren't sure on how to use them, so it's really useful when you're in spectator mode. Okay, or you can watch the stream as well, but I'm just letting you know what you can also do just to help. So they're going to invite these in. This is Hella Fresh, Put the Cream, Scotty, and Rich. Hella Fresh. There we go. It's just 4 of them in this one. So let's start it. And we are
Pilots,
going to
10
jump in
seconds.
with Rich. Rich is looking in the black hole. There we go. And Rich is off, and he has just put the cream nice and tight. Put the cream is just behind. We're going to just quickly nip to put the cream, because there you can see Rich just in front. Now I think Rich is in stable and put the cream is in acro. Put the cream in 25, but Rich does it in 23. Rich is now actually, if you can look at the blimp, because obviously the colours match, you can see that Rich actually has a little bit of space. If you can just see a yellow blur. Rich is now on his last lap. He's done 2 laps in 44 seconds. He has just lapped Hella Fresh. And he's about to lap Scotty. Let's find out where Put the Cream is. Put the Cream is also just about to lap. Look at that, 105, even faster this time for Rich. Put the Cream is going to be in 2nd place. He's lapped everyone as well, I think, except not Scotty. He hasn't lapped Scotty. So we're in with Scotty at the moment. He's just coming up to finish his last lap as well. He did it 1:15 with his 2 laps. And then we have Hella Fresh as well, who is also on his final lap. He's a fair way behind Scotty. Scotty's about to do it in 2:03. Keeping it nice and tight for Hella Fresh as he goes through. Oh, he just missed that one. He's going to get caught, I think. I don't know if he got a penalty for that one. It looked like he missed it, but who knows. Okay, so that was the first round. There's one more round, and then we decide how many laps they want to do. To have a say with laps, then you need to be in Discord, because obviously I need people to literally say yes to 1 or 4. So I'm going to fetch the results on this one. So now we're back to round 2, heat 1, which is the same as before. Hopefully everyone will be in. And everybody is in. I want to do a quick roll call. Brother Clump is in, Torlee is in, Mr. H is in, Kev is in, and Gangly is in. Okay, that's good. Let's go. Good luck.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're going to jump in. I usually jump the 3rd one back. So I'm going to stay with Mr. H. And they are off. Mr. H always gets a really good start. He is usually quicker. The only person that's quicker for the start than Mr. H is Mouse, who isn't flying tonight. But Mr. H is very close with Mouse for starting. Really, really fast. Oh, has had a few little hits. I'm not quite sure who that is in front. If it's Brother Clump is not moving. Not in again for Brother Clump. Okay, buddy. I can't abort this one, but your time, I don't know why. But what we'll do is during the main races, because these aren't specific points on this one. During the main races, I'll make sure that you can wiggle your drone before I start it. Okay. As long as you post 1 time, then that's fine. Okay, we've got FPV Kev. He's done his 2 laps in 59 seconds. Brett, Mr. H has just jumped in for 2:05. FPV Kev is on his last lap. He's coming up towards the finish now. Yeah, I'm not sure why, because I did a roll call, brother. And I saw you there, but I'll make sure that I watch you wiggle or fly next time before I start it, okay, just to make sure. FPV Kev does it in 1:24. Mr. H will be in second, not that far behind, and he's going to do it in... Oh, he's missed quite a few gates. Mr. H, if you're watching, mate, you need to be really tight to those candy canes. You literally have to hug it. No hugging means it won't catch you, and I'm guessing that is why you're getting such high time, because I know you're faster than that. So it must be that you're missing particular gates, and I can only think of the candy canes because they are tiny. Brett does it into second place, but only because Mr. H has penalties. Kev is in, Gangy Fly has come in, and obviously Brother can't, because even though that we can see him here, he's not actually able to fly.
Pilots, race is now over.
Which is a shame. Okay, we are in the pit, so we're going to go on now to round 2, heat 2. This is I-Bands, K-Jan, Barfly, Bolt, and Viper. I-Bands in the red, K-Jan in the green, Barfly in the purple, Bolt's in the white, Viper in the yellow. We can see them there as they go off. I've just got to do my preps. I am now prepped. Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it? It probably just takes it might just need a second for you to get in, that's all, and I'm just too quick. So I'll make sure next time that I just give it a minute to make sure that you're in and that you're moving. Okay, we are off. We're going to sit in with Barfly because he's the third one behind, and I always go with the third one in place. So good luck to all the pilots. Okay, so I-Bands, it looked like, took off before anybody else. So they're going to get 2-second start penalties, I think. I'm not quite sure what happened there. If they heard the bleeps or they didn't hear them at all. But we are in with Barfly. We can just check who is leading the pack, and it looks like it's Viper leading the pack, closely followed by I-Bands. Oh no, I think, oh yes, I-Bands just made a bit of a mistake trying to go through the start finish. So Viper takes first place with 35 seconds, Bolt's on 37, Barfly on 41. I-Bands must have missed many gates. Again, it's those candy canes. You've got to hug the candy canes. You can't not hug it. You've got to be much closer than any candy canes in my tracks or anyone else's tracks, because on mine I make them bigger and Kev doesn't. So we are still in with Barfly. Let's jump over to Bolts. He is just coming in now. He is now in second place. He's managed to do 107. He's catching up with Viper on his time, who's done 2 in 107 as well. And he's just taken Viper, so Bolch is coming in to take first, I reckon. Which it would surprise me if he didn't. But we'll see. But it's a bit of a race now. Oh, there's Viper! Oh! Bolt's 136, Viper 140. I don't know why that time is so off. But well done to Bolt, well done to Viper for taking second. Did really well on that one. I-Band, you're just missing the gates, buddy. That's all it is. Barfly jumps in at 150. Who are we waiting for? K-Jan. We've got K-Jan who is on his second lap. He's just coming in now, nice and smooth. And this is absolutely fine. He doesn't need to go really, really quickly. We will wait for him because you will notice that he will get quicker each round. And that's what it's all about. That's why it's a fun fly. He's able to watch other people's lines when he is not flying. He's done it. There we go. Well done.
Pilots,
so we are going to finish that one. They have all made their times. Really, really good. And fetch the results. This is the last one. And this is Hella Fresh, Put the Cream, Scotty and Rich. We're going to stick with Scotty on this one as they go through. Good luck to all of them. Oh, did I do that? Yeah, I should have done that. Okay. Let's start it. Good luck.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And we are off, and we are watching Scotty. Rich flew off, followed with Put the Cream. Scotty doing really well. He's actually improved considerably in the last 3 months from when he first started. So you can look at Scotty as a good example of if you just keep at it. Oh, Put the Cream must have had an issue there because Scotty's just taken him. Rich just does his first lap in 22 seconds. We have Scotty. Hella Fresh isn't that far behind, I don't think. We've got Scotty that does it in 34. Is Hella Fresh just behind? He is on 51. Put the Cream jumps to 38 though, so Hella Fresh must have missed a gate. Again, I'm guessing it's either the infinity tunnels if you bounce through it incorrectly, or it's the candy canes, or you literally just missed one of these, you know, really bright green gates or square gates. Okay, let's jump in with Put the Cream. Now, I don't know if Rich does it in stable or acro, but I do know that Put the Cream does it in acro. He's just moved up now to 106, taking him into second place. So he has definitely made up some time. Oh, lucky he bounced off that one then. 115 for Rich, which is not his quickest. I don't think Put the Cream had a chance to practice on this track, so him, like Bolts, are flying the track for the very first time. Well, this is going to be their second time. Put the Cream is in as well. Let's find out where Scotty is. Scotty's just done it in 147. So we're just waiting now for Hella Fresh. He's coming in. He's speeded up quite a lot. 336, but he is still getting missed gates on that one.
Pilots, race is now over.
That is that. Let's bring in the group.
Before the race.
Okay, well done Put the Cream and Barfly and Ashley, just well done to everybody. Okay, so laps. What we want to know now is how many laps do you want to do in this event? If I go 5, okay. Anyone else on 5 or 4 or 3? Speak now.
5's good.
I'm good with 5.
I'm happy with 5.
Okay.
Might take me a while.
Okay. 12. It doesn't actually go up to 12, to be honest. So I can't actually do that.
69.
I don't know what that number means.
Well, that's where you want to Put the Cream.
That's so wrong on so many levels. Right, so we're just going to go in now and adjust. So you want 5 laps. Okay, 5 laps. I'm going to keep it at 5. Qualifying, we've done that. We're going to change that to 4. Save. Okay, Kjan. I'm wondering how Kjan is doing. He's not red, so I'm wondering if he didn't think he qualified, but he did because everyone qualifies in this particular one. But there you go. I'm going to change it just to make, because there's been a few issues. To a grid size of 6, because then that should just be 2 heats, which will be a little bit quicker because we've got bigger laps. Well, more laps, not bigger laps, obviously. Okay, let's create. We have created. Oh, okay. No, it is still 3, and Kjan is still there, so that's my bad. Okay, there we go then. Okay, so this is now based on fastest to slowest, alright? So we've got Bolts, Rich, Put the Cream, FPV Kev, and iBands. You are all in the fastest group. So good luck to each and all of you. I'm going to mute myself from there, bring myself in here, and we are good to go. Good luck.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Okay, so with the colours, we are going to go in with the third one behind, I always do. Red is Rich, green is Put the Cream, purple is Kev, I-bands is white, but we're in him, and yellow, oh no, we're not, we're with Kev. There's just Rich, really good start with Kev there, but Rich is just ahead. He's, oh no, Kev had a little bit of a boo-boo going through that one. Knocked a few gates. Oh, he missed that one completely. He must know that we're watching him. 22 seconds again. Oh, wrong way, wrong end of the thingy-bobby on that one. Okay, so we've got Rich on 22, I-bands on 32, Kev on 32, Bolts on 33, Put the Cream on 38. So we're going to jump over to Rich. He's now on his final lap. 2 laps in 44 seconds, which is consistent. But he is so far ahead, look. There is no one literally close to him. So we're going to jump over to Put the Cream. He's about to make his second lap. Oh, just had a bit of a knock. There you can see that we've got a little race going on with Bolts and I don't know who he was with. Rich has just lapped. Of course it's 5 laps, remember, not 3. Flying all the way through, round, looking good. At the moment it is Rich, Kev, Bolts, Put the Cream and I-bands. Changes each time, as you can see on the blimp. Each time that they actually do a lap, that will adjust on where they are. Bolts has now gone to the bottom. I think that's because he had a few issues going through one of the infinity tunnels. We can change over to Kev. We started off with Kev, so we're going to go to I-bands. Rich does it in 1:49 for the 5 laps. Hopefully I-bands is going to be a lot closer to the candy canes, giving them a better time. Put the Creams on his final lap. In fact, they're all on their final laps now. Bolts has just crossed. He's just overtaken I-bands. Put the Cream does it in 2:22, 2:25 for Kev. I think Bolts is going to take 4th place, and he does, for 2:50. And I-bands coming in. He had a few knocks on one of those gates, which is probably not helping, but there you go. I-band. Oh, look at that! 43. That means Bolts must have missed a gate. And I think it is only because he missed a gate when he went through the tunnel where he had a few problems with it and it didn't catch him.
Pilots, race is now over.
That can be my only thought, which has moved him down, unfortunately. But there you go. There's heat 1. Let's crack on with heat 2 because we're going to move swiftly now. This is the one with Brother Clump in it. It's also got FPV, Brett, Barfly, Scotty and Viper. So we want to wait and jump in with Brother Clump. He is he's flying, so he is good. We are all good. We are starting this baby off.
Pilots, 10
as usual,
seconds.
Third one back, we're going to stick with Barfly. Good luck to all the pilots. We are looking good. Everyone is working and we're off. Oh, I think a few might have had a start penalty then by accidentally knocking themselves off the podium for the start finish. Oh, I think he might have missed that one, Barfly. I'm not sure. It looked as if he did. Now, as you just noticed there, when you stumble your way through the infinity tunnel, or any of those tunnels actually, there is a chance it might not catch you, so just listen out for missed gate if you have your spotter on. Barfly doing really well, right on the tips of Scotty. He's just taken him. There is very little, 1/10 of a second in it between them on that first lap. Oh, Barfly just got nipped on that one. He is through. Okay, we're going to jump over now to Viper. Viper is currently leading this heat 35 seconds for his first lap, 36 for Barfly, 36 for Scotty, 42 for Brother Clump, and Brett is on 42 as well. Only 200th, I think, of a second with that one. Viper's doing really, really well. He's keeping his cool. He's actually starting to get some space, but Barfly is not far behind, as you can just see there. Just jumped into Barfly as we go round. Oh, that's going to cost him. Doing really well though as he goes. Oh, Barfly. It is the he's got Viper right on his tail. I think Barfly, if he takes this particular lap, he was going to finish first, but now he's not. He's going to stay into second. Oh, but Scotty just jumps in front. Scotty jumps in front, and I think it is because Barfly has a penalty. He missed a gate. It looks as if he's got a 15-second penalty. We're going to check over now with Brett. Brett's a really clean flyer. He doesn't go hand over fist, but he makes very little. See, I say that. It is again the commentator's curse. As soon as I say it, something happens. But generally speaking, Brett is a very clean pilot. He's got great lines, and you know, for those fast ones, he makes lots of mistakes. He's quite happy just to pass them. Let's check in with Brother Clump. Brother Clump is now on his fourth lap, so he's on his final lap as well. They all are. Is it close? We've got Viper coming in first. There we go. Viper does it in 2 minutes 43. It's going to be Barfly next. Scotty's quite a way behind. Barfly comes in 3:07, but he's going to get knocked down because of that 15-second penalty. We've got Scotty coming in next. I don't think he's going to take the 15 seconds, but Brother Clump looks quite close behind him. Here comes Scotty. Oh, he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. So Barfly, even with that penalty, manages to stay into second place. Brother Clump, 4 minutes 1. That's penalties though. That's not his time. And 3:10 for Tall E. I am just going to call him Brett from now on, because I normally do, because I'm lazy. Okay, let's finish this one. We are going to fetch in the results. Here we go. Okay, final heat of this round. We've got Kjan, Hellafresh, Mr. H, and Gangifly. Giangifly, sorry. Giangifly. Okay, let's. Oh, hang on, we're missing. Who are we missing? Kjan. Where's Kjan? We're missing Kjan. Barfly is typing. Barfly knows Kjan, so I'm guessing. Okay, no, maybe not. Kjan, he is not in Discord, so there's not much I can do. I can't just pop in there and talk to him, so we're just going to start it because I've got a feeling that he is left. So it's just between the three:
Pilots,
Hellafresh,
10
FPV, Mr. H, FPV, and Gianifly. We're going to stick with Mr. H. Here we go. Hellafresh gets off a good start, which is unlike Mr. H, but Mr. H is going to take him. Round he goes. It is 5 laps. It's a tall order, but they are going around. It's just the 3 of them. Mr. H is looking quite comfy there, but not far. No, actually, he is looking very tidy, Mr. H. Although I can't see him. Oh, there he is. 35 seconds for his first lap. That's pretty good. And he's not that far followed by Gianifly. He's doing much better, much quicker. Look how quick he is today. Hellafresh just in front. Gianifly is just overtaken him. Oh, he's too wide. It's not going to catch him, Gianifly. You've got to be closer, man. Definitely needs to be closer. Oh, he's missed that gate as well. That's 30 seconds penalty there. which is really unfortunate. Flying round 118 because of his penalties, such a shame. Hella Flash is going to get points though. Mr. H is on his he's on his third lap now. Gianni Fly though is doing much quicker. It's just the fact that he is slightly missing some gates. Far too wide on that candy cane. That's not going to catch him either. That's another 15 seconds. As we go through, round, up we go. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, let's check over with Hella Fresh. How is he doing? Oh, he's stuck. No, he managed to get through. I'm not sure if that caught him though. Oh, he missed that one. Back round. Oh, he missed it again, but he's not going for it this time. Now this is a lesson that pilots will take on board when they have a little bit more experience of these events, but it's worth going back and taking the time, because 5 seconds is, and it won't even take 5 seconds, but 5 seconds is much better than 15, which is what you get for penalties. Let's check in with Mr. H. How is he doing? He is on his final lap of the 5. He's on 2 minutes 31. There he is now with Hella Flash. I think he's about to lap him. But Hella Flash is saying, no, sir. Oh, he had no choice though. He just bumped his head. So he is offed. How are we looking? Gianni is just coming up to start his 4th and final lap. Gianni is just there as well. Mr. H is in. So we want to find out the difference between Hella Fresh and Gianni. And it looks like Gianni is going to finish first, but his penalties for missing gates is going to make him 6 minutes. That is painful, really, really painful. So Gianni Fly really needs to, I need to let him know. I don't know how to do it, but I will try and communicate in Italian. Just how imperative it is that you keep really close to those candy canes. But well done to all of them. We are going to crack on now with round 2, heat 1. This is Rich, Put the Cream, Kev, I-bands and bolts. We have no bolts. Where be bolts? Bolt, where art thou? Has he had a technical problem? We'll just see if he comes back. It usually leaves you about 40 seconds so that you've got time to jump in. If there is a technical issue, you might have nipped to the loo. You might have lost internet. Could be lots of things, but he's not there, so we're going to have to crack on, unfortunately. Start and abort. I could do that. I'll do it just this once, just in case, as it's been suggested by Mr. H. Thank you very much, mate. So we're going to start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And then we're going to abort it.
Race aborted. Repeat. Race aborted.
And let's see if he comes in this time. Let's see if there's a technical issue. And he is red, so I think he's had a technical catastrophe, because normally you'd be green, but he isn't. So I'm guessing there has been an issue. We're going to start it anyway because we've got to get on. In with FPV Kev, and we are off. Very good start with Kev. No, Mr. H. I've just messaged him on Facebook, and he hasn't replied, so I'm guessing he's had an issue. Oh, Kev overflew completely those two gates of his own track. Bolts can still get back in the track in the game though. He just needs to turn green. But there we go. We've got Rich on 23, iBands on 27, Put the Cream on 29, and FBB Kev on 33. This is for their first lap. Let's check over with, oh my lord, he's on his second lap already. 44 seconds for Rich. Look at him go. I think Rich has got a time machine that slows time down for him. So for us it's like super quick, but for him it's like, oh, just a walk in the park. Second lap, going round. Let's check in with Put the Cream. Put the Cream is actually at the moment back of the queue, but he does this and then you'll slowly see him start catching up and moving to the front. Let's just find out where this puts him. It does again. It puts him ahead of Kev into third place, but iBands is still heading the pack. Well, apart from Rich, obviously. Oh, look at that. He's right on the cusp, and I don't know who that is actually. Rich has completed, so I can't tell what that colour is. It might be iBands. I think it's white. Let's check. Yes, it is, because there's Put the Cream has just overtaken him. Oh, catastrophic issue. Oh, now his head's not there. iBands needs to sort his head out and just relax for a minute. Deep breaths, buddy. Put the Cream does it in 2:18. iBands didn't want that missed gate. Well done, mate, because like I say, it's worth going back. 2 minutes 33. It could have been worse if we didn't go back for that. Kev goes in on 2 minutes 27, and unfortunately it seems that we may have lost Bolt, but he might be back.
Pilots, race is now over.
Everybody is booked. And let's invite the next group in, which is Viper, Scotty, Barfly, Brett, and Brother Clump. So we just need to check Brother Clump is in. So let's do a roll call. We'll check with Viper. Viper's in. Scotty, he's not moving. Barfly is in. Brett is in. Clump is wobbling. Thank you. And everyone's moving. That's good. Let's go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Third one back, we're going to stick with Barfly. And we are off. Barfly gets a really good start, but look at that, Viper's right on him, messing up his line. This is what I was talking about. This is why it's so important to just try and learn to follow your ghost when you're practicing, because you're going to get someone who's going to get right in your way with their arse right in front of your face and messes up your line. Oh! And it takes a few gates to get your lines back. As that's a prime example of it, just there. Viper and Barfly and Scotty. Scotty does it in 36, just ahead of Viper, followed by Brother Clump, Brett, and then Barfly. It is super close though. We're going to change over now to Scotty, who is green. Oh, he's having a few issues as well. He was in the lead, but Viper's just taken him. Oh, Viper's just made a mistake, and so did Scotty. Need to stay close. Oh, he doesn't know if he's took it. He's got to go back to that candy cane. Those candy canes are causing every pilot, with the exception of Rich, a problem. Super close. Viper's just made it in front, followed by Brett, followed by Scotty now, then Barfly, then Brother Clump. Brother Clump. Oh, he's got to go back for it. He's missed that gate. He's got to go back. So he is going to lose some time of that, but he can make it up. But you can't make up 15 seconds, not even in 5 laps. Here we go. He's already caught up with Brother Clump after that. That's how quick it can be. Oh, he's missed it again. He's going to have to go back. Good Lord. This is a tough track, people. At the moment, the standings are for after the 3 laps. Viper, Brett, Scotty, Brother Clump, and Barfly's moved back down. Let's just see. Viper's now on his last lap. Gotta keep it tight. He does. Can Scotty keep it tight this time? I don't know if that caught him. It did. Scotty moves into second place again now. Closely followed by Brett. But Viper has some space. There he is on 3 minutes. I don't know if that means he's missed a gate, because I'm guessing it does. I think he's missed gates. I think if Scotty can keep it together, he may just make it into first spot. I don't... No, he won't. No, he won't. There you go. Brother Clump has just taken him. Can Scotty hold it together as it comes through? Oh, look at that! 3:11, 3:41, but Brother Clump missed a gate. That's the only reason why he's moving down. Otherwise, he would be quite happily into whatever spot he was in. Second. Unlucky Brother Clump. Missed a gate.
Pilots, race is now over.
Okay, we are going to fetch those. Okay, this is now the race of 3. We have Giangifly, Mr. H, and HelloFresh. Let's do a roll call. HelloFresh is in, Mr. H is in, Gianni is in. Okay, let's start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're going to go with Gianni. Giangifly. And off they go. Good start. Keeping up with Mr. H. HelloFresh is currently leading at the moment though. He's kept it tight that time, Giangifly, going through there. But unfortunately, HelloFresh and Mr. H have taken off a little bit. But Giangifly is doing really nicely through there. Really nicely. Good lines going through. We've got HelloFresh on 36, as with Mr. H. Giangifly comes in on 42. There's HelloFresh currently. Oh, he's missed a gate and he's missed another one. Is he going to go back to all of them or just the one of them? He's just gone back for one. It looks like he's moved more than one. There could be a lag issue, so it could be that I'm wrong on that. Nice and tight round that gate. But he is currently chasing Mr. H. Mr. H is about to take it. He does on 109 for 2 laps. 142 for HelloFresh for 2 laps because he missed 2 gates. Which is awful. Such a shame because he was doing so well. nice and tight around that candy cane. Gianni comes into second, takes second spot because he didn't miss the gates. He comes in on 138. It's worth going back. HelloFresh is starting to go back to the gates that he missed in his first lap now. Tight going around there, doing nicely. Let's just check in with Gianni Fly. He's currently on his second lap. Mr. H is on his fourth lap, obviously. But HelloFresh now has just gone down. He's on 236. But that's going to change again, I think, when Gianni Fly completes this lap. I think he's going to move back up. Whoa. He's going to miss that one. He's going to crack on anyway. No, controller ran out of battery. That's terrible. Gianni Fly, he's going to come in now. And oh, look at there he is. He's just managed to catch up with HelloFresh. Can he just keep it together? If Gianni Fly can keep this together as he goes through, I think that was a little bit wide, but I could be wrong. It is going to be close between these two because it's going to be based on penalties. Oh, look at that! Gianni Fly had one penalty by the looks of it. Too much, slightly. Shame, shame, shame.
Pilots, race is now over.
We are halfway through. Halfway through, so we're going to fetch the results. We're going to go back. Fingers crossed. Has Bolts managed to come back? And it doesn't look as if he has been able to come back. That's such a shame. Okay, it's Rich, Put the Cream, FPV Kev, and IBANs. This is round 3, heat 3. Interesting. Just in case you're wondering, on Discord, Rich, you can see is very, very fast. He's just posted his rates up, which is quite interesting. Okay, let's crack on. What am I doing? Starting. Let's go. Time is moving on.
Seconds.
We are going to stick with FPV Kev. We're going to go with IBANs. Ooh. My mouse. There we go. We are off. We're watching IBANs. My mouse is completely gone. It's not even lit up. I'm not quite sure what that's going on about. But it looks like my mouse might have had an issue. Okay, so we are watching IBANs. We've got Rich, who's just done it in 24. Put the Cream on 26. Put the Cream is starting to speed up a little bit now. Again, he only just did the track for the first time in qualifying and seeding, so obviously he had no time to practice like everybody else, so his practice rounds are his actual rounds, and he is doing incredibly well now. Look how smooth he is. He's making very little mistakes. Coming around really nicely. Oh, that's his first mistake. But where are we after he does this? He's on his he's just 3 seconds behind Rich. We can see Rich. He's in the red. He's just lapped IBANs. Oh. Come on, put the cream. Keep it together, man. You can do it. You can do it. I mean, that is incredibly fast. We'll change over to Rich, who's equally incredibly fast. Really good control. 153. Put the cream is going to be closely following him. And Kev, they're all on their final. Put the cream, I-bands, he's got a way to go. Put the cream's going to come in next. 231. I wonder if he had a misgate on that one, I don't know. We'll check out now. Yes, he did have a misgate because Kev just jumped in on 223. And I-bands jumped in again on 229. That's such a shame because Put the Cream was doing so well on that one. But that is over. Congratulations.
Pilots, race is now over.
Race is now over. Fetch those results. We are back to Viper, Scotty, Barfly, Brett and Brother Clump, which hopefully he's had the time to put in his new battery. Let's do a roll call. Viper's off, Scotty's off, Barfly's off, Brett is off, and Clump is off. That is good to go, man. We are starting.
10 seconds.
Here we go. We're going to stay with Brother Clump on this one. You can see the drones just in front of him on the screen, red, which is Viper, and they are off. Viper, Scotty, Barfly, Brett, and Brother. It looks as if it is slightly different colours on this one. Who is going to come out first? It looks like Scotty, closely followed by Barfly, then by Brett, then by Brother, and then Viper. But Viper and Brother are keeping it together. They're keeping it tight. Scotty 35, Barfly 36. Let's jump in with Barfly. He is currently chasing Scotty. In fact, I think he just took Scotty just then. Oh! I don't know. I'm looking. He did. He just took Scotty. But he's doing really well. Barfly is going to keep it together. And he is, oh, I said that too soon, and Scotty just flew right past. But he made a mistake coming down there, nice and tight. Well done, Barfly. Barfly has it back into first place, followed by Scotty. Yeah, there's Scotty. Who is next coming through? It's going to be Brett. Then Brother. I'm trying to work out where Viper is. Viper, it seems to be behind Brother. So Viper not having such a great drown this time. In fact, you can see on the blimp that he did his second lap on 143. Oh, Scotty just took Barfly again. They're at it. You can just see him just in front. They've still got one more lap after this one. Scotty's going to do this one. Oh, too fast going through. Barfly is right on the tail of Scotty. Look how close they... Oh, his line. It's so easily done though when there's someone just in front of you and you're watching them and trying to catch up to them. But it looks like Scotty's got this one. Scotty 241, Barfly. Viper is now chasing Brett. Viper, I mean, is just chasing Brett. He's just overtaken him. And Viper 3. Oh, Viper must have missed a gate because Tawny Brett just jumped in front. Brother Clump is now coming in. Last tunnel, last gate, and he does it on 4:02.
Pilots, race is now over.
Race is now over. This is the race of 3. Gonna do a quick roll call. Yeah, that sounds good. They're all in. Let's start it.
Pilots.
We've
10
just got
seconds.
one more race after this one. And then the top 8 go for a fight out together to see who can get in front of who. We are watching Gianni, but we're going to change over to HelloFresh on this one. Just in front is Mr. H, but HelloFresh just missed that line and didn't quite go through the tunnel. But HelloFresh, it looks like, is actually chasing Giangifly as they go through. Giangifly did on his first couple of laps do really, really well. Very, very clean. If he can keep that again, I think he might have missed a gate, I'm not sure. Mr. H, how far behind? I don't know. I get a feeling that Giangifly missed a gate. It's going to be down to missed gates again if HelloFresh still doesn't quite do it as tight as he can around some of these gates. We've got Gianifly coming. He now jumps in. And they're both on 2 laps. And even though that I think Gianni had a missed, that did not catch him. He was too far. That's another missed gate. HelloFresh is going to come in. I want to check how he works. He's just taken over Gianifly, but he just missed that gate. He's going to go back for it. He needs to be... Oh, I don't know if that's going to catch him. I hope it does. Mr. H is about to lap them, I think. And there's Mr. H just lapping them. Mr. H on his second lap, on his last lap. HelloFresh and Gianifly have still got a lap to go. But Gianifly is doing really, really well. The only reason his time is off is because he's missing the candy canes. He's not tight enough through them. There he is. He's just overtaken them again. But again, that 2:23 for Mr. H for his 5 laps. Really, really quick. Mouse is... I don't know. Mouse. Someone's asking you a question, which I could answer, but I think you should answer it. Come and read it. Right, HelloFresh just missed one of those gates, which is going to catch him. There's Gianifly. They're all in their last lap. It possibly... Gianni is actually quite way ahead now. No, actually he's not that way ahead. Oh, he's going to have to go back for that one, which is going to give Gianni some space. It needs to be at least 15 seconds though, if not more. Oh no, HelloFresh has not missed that many gates. I think Gianifly is going to move down to 3rd. Oh, he doesn't! HelloFresh makes even more gates missed. Well, tough. I told you about letting people down. They're expecting you and you're not there. So come here. Come here. Yes, you do. Told you. Didn't believe me though, did you? You thought, oh, people don't care if I'm flying on that.
Pilots, race is now over.
That was really good. It's just unfortunate of the missed gates because those two were really close. If it just wasn't for those missed gates. Okay. Okay. Mouse needs to go to the toilet, and then when she comes back, she'll answer you, IBANs. Right. Okay. We're gonna fetch those results. Okay. This is the last round. Top 8 of all the heats go through. They are coming in. This is Rich, Put the Cream, Kev, and IBANs. 5 laps. Good luck. Actually, before I do that, I'll tell you what I am going to do. If I can find my bloody mouse. Because no one's seen the scoreboard yet, and I think that might be worth watching, or at least looking at. So this is where we stand at the moment with the scores on the doors. I think it's that one. No, that is the rates that Rich uses, which is quite impressive. But there we go. That is where we are with. Oh my god. What's gone on there? That is the points and where we stand with them. 24, 24, 21, 21, 20. Kev, what's going on down in the 19s? Barfly, 19 as well. Gianni, 19 as well. That's awesome, man. So, well done to everyone. Everybody. And we're going to start this one now.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We are going to stick with Put the Cream because he has definitely made some headway with his times, and they are off. There is Rich, there is Kev just in front, but Put the Cream takes both of them. Can you hold it? Oh, Rich has just taken him, and so is Kev. Oh, Put the Cream. I should be watching him. Let's move over quickly to FPV Kev. Kev is coming down. We're going to have Rich. Rich 23, Kev 28, Put the Cream 29, 32 for IBANs. How far away is Put the Cream from Kev? You just saw Kev then, but then Put the Cream had a little bit of a bump. Round. Coming through down. Put the Cream is just taking Kev. But Put the Cream had a mistake and Kev capitalised and took it back. Oh, Put the Cream took that corner too hard. He's doing it. Can he catch back up with Kev? That's the question. I think he might have missed a gate there. I don't know if that would have caught him. We'll find out now. 136. I don't think that gate caught him. I think he got a penalty of 15 seconds on there. Because he's too close to be too far away in times. Physically. You can just see him there. He's about to take Kev, and he does. Jump into Kev. You can just see Put the Cream in green. Flaw. Put the Kevs on. Oh, Put the Kev. What was I saying? Put the Cream, yeah. Put the Cream's going through. Kev is now in chasing mode. Rich does it on 153. Put the Cream just needs to hold this together if he can. But he needs to make some distance from, like how quick that was. 222 because he missed gates. Can Kev catch up within the 15 seconds? He can. He jumps it with 10 seconds. You've got IBANs coming through now. Oh, making a few bumps as he comes through. Nice and tight. But he will be in fourth. I don't think he'll beat Put the Cream. And he doesn't. But only by about, just by a couple of seconds. And it looked like that iBands also does it in acro.
Pilots, race is now over.
Race is now over, folks. Let's go to round 4, heat 2. This is Viper, Scotty again, Barfly, Brett, and Brother Clump. We need to do the roll call. Make sure everyone's in. Viper is in. Scotty isn't moving. Yes, he is. Barfly, Brett. I know Brett's okay. And Clump. Brother, even. Okay, let's go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're looking good. We're starting this baby off. Everyone is good to go. And off. Look how quick Scotty was off, getting off there then. You can just see him going round. Scotty, then Viper, then Brett. I'm not quite sure where Barfly is, or if he's even... Oh, no, Barfly is in the mix. He is just behind Scotty now. Viper has taken him. He's not falling for that one again. He knows he wants to be in the top. Brother just took Brett. There you just saw Barfly coming over. And Viper has a lot of space now between him and Scotty. We'll see it. 32, 36. But that's about to change. Brother's just come in as well on 57 for his first lap. Viper on his second lap though, he is about to come in. Oh no, Scotty speeded up, I think. Scotty is actually really gone close again. Let's jump in with Scotty. 107 to 109 between Viper and Scotty. 113 for Barfly. Barfly nice and tight round that gate. 130. Brother comes in on 132. We're still waiting for Brett. Brett's coming in to do his lap 2 on 134. So he's only 2 seconds behind Brother, which does confuse me a little bit. I'm wondering if Brother missed a gate. But I could be wrong. I don't know how far ahead Brother is, but I'm wondering if he missed a gate. Oh. Scotty is now leading the pack, closely followed by Viper. Oh, Viper's just taken him again, but Scotty's just come back. Scotty's taken it. 6 seconds up front. But Viper just took it back from Scotty. They are racing it out. Viper has to really get into first place to get those 8 points after not doing so well before. How is Scotty? Scotty 240. He takes the 8 points, but Viper is just behind to take second. And those two are now in. Barfly is just coming into the last part of the section. Who is next from Barfly? It is Brother, followed by Brett. Barfly is in. There is Brett, but Brother I think is going to take the next spot. But no, Brother. Brett, yes, he did have a penalty, look, which is why Brett came in just above Brother. Okay, this is the last heat
race is now
and
over.
the last round. Very close racing between Viper and Scotty though, which was very exciting. We are just going to invite the last race of 3, which is unfortunate. Because that's, well, it's unfortunate, basically. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick roll call. Flash, Yeah, all in. Let's start it. Good luck.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Oh, wrong button. And HelloFresh makes a very good start. Oh, but his line was off. He is now very close with Mr. H, but Mr. H's line was off as well. It's so easily done now. It's not. It doesn't really give you a true indication of their ability. It's just when someone else is in your line and in front of you, it's so easy to lose track of where you're going and which direction you're going. There you go. We've got Gianni now is just behind. But we do have HelloFresh on 44, Gianni on 48. What happened to Mr. H? What happened to Mr. H? Is not being caught, I don't think. I can't believe this is Mr. H on his first lap. But it is on 114. It could be though that he just wants a challenge. I know that Mr. H likes challenges, so he could have just done that deliberately to see if he could catch up with the other two. You never know. HelloFresh though 122, Gianni 125. Oh, what? He's just stopped in midair. He is still stopped. No, that must have been lag. He is back. Mr. H is back. You have to look on the blimp to find out where everybody is. And we've got Gianni now, who is ahead. There, Gianni just comes in. 205 to HelloFresh on 203, so he jumps in front. I'm not quite sure how that works because they're so close together. It can't be anything to do with penalties. It's possibly lag. We have had a few issues with timings and the lag. That isn't my lag, by the way, just to clear that up. It is not lag with me. It's lag with the time, with the servers catching up by the time it posts the times. So Gianni is still quite comfortably back with some space, but he's still too wide on those candy canes and he's going to get penalties for that. But I think that one that he just went through might have just caught him, but we'll find out in the next split. Although we won't, because this is his final lap. But you can just see how well Mr. H has just taken them, I think. Mr. H, I think, just took them to finish, no? He did! 318 with Gianni on 335, but again, that's only one missed gate. And I don't think HelloFresh is going to make it with the 15 seconds that he needs on the assumption that he hasn't had any missed gates himself. Flying through, and he doesn't because he had a few missed gates as well. So well done to Giangi flying. If you remember, he actually was in this race last Tuesday as well, and the improvement that he has made is incredible. I love seeing that. I love seeing that improvement.
Pilots,
really,
race is
really
now
good.
over.
Okay, let's jump over into Discord.
Happen.
Hello everybody, well done. That was some good racing.
Thank you very much.
Giangi Fly, you have improved loads since last week. Really good racing. HelloFresh, you're obviously first. I've not seen your name before, so I know that you're new, but still really good racing, considering it's your first time as well. Scotty and Viper. That
we've had
was.
good battles tonight. We've had some great fun.
Yes, mate. Yeah, very much so. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, excellent racing. Rich, awesome as usual. Pedro, obviously we know that you didn't have time to practice and you were getting faster and faster and faster through each round. So that was really good to see as well. In fact, everyone was getting faster each round, to be fair. So there you go. Okay, so who are the top 8 going to be? We are just going to run the old, what's his face? We are running it now. We're still waiting. And you're all gonna love me. I made a mistake. I know how shocked you all are, but I did. What I should have done was change it back to 8, but I didn't. I left it at 6, so it's the top 6, not the top 8. That is Rich, Mr. H, Scotty, Viper, Kev, and Giangi Fly. You guys are actually in the finals. I am sorry to everybody else, but do stick around because you have a chance to win a t-shirt. Unless you've won one already, in which case you probably won't get one. So good luck. I know, cool. Isn't it?
What if you've won a mug before? Can you win a t-shirt?
If
That's
I can have one outfits on Friday, you can't have a bloody drink shirt tonight.
Very, very good question on that, and I don't really have a rule on that with this. So there's no point in you having 2 things that if you've already got something. So if you get picked and you have it's a t-shirt tonight. So if you've got a t-shirt, then you won't get it. If you haven't got a t-shirt, then you will get it.
Excellent. In your face, Viper.
Well, you have to be picked obviously first, but we are all good. Good luck, everybody.
Bye, Rich.
Yeah, congrats, Rich, on winning this before we finish.
Right, I'm just going to mute myself because obviously I don't want to put people off, but we are actually currently in with Scotty. We've got Rich in the red, who's just done his first lap in 22 seconds. Yep, this is a final. We've got Mr. H in the green. Right, FPV Kev does it in 27. 29 for Mr. H and 48. Oh, 48, 10 seconds before that, it's Scotty that's just jumped in. There is definite some sort of issue with the servers, I think, because this is happening far too often, where the times aren't 100% in my view, making a lot of sense when it comes to the blimp. Gianni on 120, but that's because he's probably missed quite a few gates. But we're going to jump in now with Kev. Kev is on his coming up to his third. Well, this is the end of his third lap. Now he's on his 4th lap. Mr. H is still quite a distance behind. There's actually space behind all of them. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Behind all of them, we've got some space. Who we haven't got space is Gianni, and Gianni is racing with Mr. H. And they're not that far apart at all, but again, Gianni is not getting close enough. Rich on 147 laps FPV Kev, or he laps everybody. Possibly Scotty and Gianni Fly, he's actually lapped twice, so that's quite impressive. So well done to Rich. We're just watching Kev, but Kev has got some space, but I'll tell you what, he's being caught. He is, oh, he's not. Well, he was, no, we're not. I'm getting confused with colours. We've got Mr. H, who's just made a mistake, which is Gianni Fly is now at, oh, Mr. H just did it again. Kev does it in 2:15. We've still got Mr. H, Viper. Where is Viper? Viper is coming through. Mr. H, then Viper, 309 for Viper. Viper missed some gates. Gianni Fly, we are looking at the moment, is doing pretty well, but where is Scotty? Scotty's coming in to finish now on 332. And Gianni Fly is quite a bit behind actually, as he flies round, coming up into the last part of the course now as we speak. Coming round. Oh, not a great line. Bit tighter that time. He might do better on time, just because he's not got so many penalties. And there we go, 4 minutes 52. So he still did get some missed.
Pilots, race is now over.
Some missed gates, which a lot of people got, but again, 15-second penalties. It costs. It costs. Okay, so we are going to look at these positions here, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it the easy way. So we're going to use the positions. Obviously you need to be in it, so unfortunately Bolt or just Bolts can't make it because he wasn't in all the events, but everybody else was. Let me just take this off a second.
Hello, there he is.
I am Book. Okay, so we've got 12 pilots, so 12 of you have the opportunity to win a MrLaZyLeGs t-shirt. I am just putting in a random number. What's his face? I'll change the screen over. You know I like transparency. So this is what we're using, the positions, except 13. And we're going to roll it. And I haven't got my list in front of me on who's won what, so please do tell me. Why has that done that? That's ridiculous. I had it just now. There we go. I'm trying to hurry up. There we go. So that's what we're doing. So it's going to be 1 to 12. I'm going to put in 12. There we go. All done. 3, 2, 1. Click. Number is 9. Pilot 9 is Barfly, who I don't believe has won anything. Although I haven't got my list in front of me, but I'm pretty sure Barfly hasn't won anything. So you've just won a MrLaZyLeGs t-shirt.
Thank you, mate.
No problem.
I was watching the stream, and the stream was behind you, so you said 9 before you'd even clicked the thing on the stream.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I am very sorry for all the cock-ups that I made today. It's very rare. Well, no, it's not. Well, it is for this year, because I've done it flawlessly this year. But generally, I do apologise to all the pilots. I know it's late. I'm sorry about that. That is it for me for now. Keep an eye out on the Facebook page and on Discord for the next events that we're doing. But I am exhausted. Well done to all the pilots. Thank you for taking part, because without you, there wouldn't be anything. And all I can say now is just stay safe and look after yourselves. And we'll see you in the near future. Thank you again for watching.
Thank you very much.